Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. My name is Andrew. I'm a group fitness instructor at Ohio State, been teaching for about 1 year now. Today I will be taking you through a lower body circuit workout. It's gonna have 3 circuits, 3 moves each, all for 35 seconds. You won't need any equipment, maybe a mat if you are on a hard surface. But besides that, let's get started. So on this first circuit, I'm gonna demo all 3 moves, and then we will get into the first move. I'm going to offer modifications as well. First move is going to be a single leg squat. So what you're doing here, you have your double leg squat and a single leg squat. Bring whichever leg you want to load a little bit closer. And then just like you would on the regular squat, sinking down. Trying to keep your weight in your heels, put your arms out for balance. Knees stay behind your toes, exhaling as you press up to standing. Again, this is a tough move. If you would rather stick to just a regular double leg squat, feel free to do that. And a challenge for a double leg squat could be to put your arms overhead. So you got those options. And then the third move is going to be, we're going to be doing low alternating reverse lunges. So we're in a nice low athletic position. And we are just staying low the whole time, stepping back into a lunge. So it's going to be those 3 moves, 35 seconds each, 3 times through. Again, you got the option to the single leg squat or just a regular double leg squat. This is your call. We'll get started here. Single leg squat, choosing which leg you want to load for 35 seconds in 2, 1. So inhaling on your way down, exhaling on your way up. Maybe finding a point to look at. Helps you keep your balance. Again, option to take it to a double leg squat if you'd like. For these last 5 seconds, done in 3, 2, 1. Shake that leg out and we'll get going on the other leg. Loading up our weight into that opposite leg, starting here for 35 in 2, 1. You might notice that one leg is a little more difficult to do this than the other leg. That's totally normal. That's why we're doing the single leg stuff. Work out those imbalances. Again, inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. These last 5, 2, 1. All right, on to this third move. Again, we're staying low, just alternating, tapping back into a quick lunge. We'll get started for 35 here in 2, 1. See how low you can stay this entire time while keeping your core engaged, not allowing your back to bend. If you're looking for even more of a challenge, maybe trying to hover your leg in the air for just a little quick second. These last 5, 3, 2, 1. Good work, shake it out. We'll get started on round 2. Same 3 moves, same timing. Getting started, single leg squat in 3, 2, 1. And find that balance. Inhale as you squat down. How low can you get towards the ground? Exhale as you come up to standing. Again, arms out for balance. 20 down, 15 to go. Done in 2, 1. Shake that leg out. Let's get on to the next leg. Starting single leg squat in 3, 2, 1. This move is all about control. It's not about speed. It's okay if you lose your balance. Don't get upset with yourself. Just get right back to it. Last 5 seconds here. Done in 2, 1. All right, third move of this second round. Get started in those low alternating tap backs or lunges in 2, 1. Again, if you're looking for that challenge, can you hover your back leg for just a quick second? You got 25 down, 10 to go. Done in 2, 1. So I kick whatever in this room away. So 2 rounds down, 1 more to go. Last time seeing these moves. Let's make it the best. 35 seconds, single leg squat. Starting in 2, 1. Then inhaling on the way down, exhaling as you come up to standing. Checking on your form. How is it? Is your weight in your toes? In your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Making sure your core is engaged, your back is flat. Feel your muscles going. Feel yourself getting stronger. These last 5 seconds. Done in 2, 1. Shake that leg out onto this other leg. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale on the way up. Arms out for balance. Knees staying behind your toe. And focus on some point. Last 10 seconds. Last time seeing this move today. Done in 2, 1. Last move of this circuit. Then we get some water and a little rest. So, getting low. These reverse tap backs or lunges starting in 2, 1. If you are hovering your leg, again, you might notice some balances. That's all good. That's what we're here for today. These last 10 seconds, finish this circuit strong. Let's go. Done in 3, 2, 1. Good work. Grab some water. I'll get started demoing this second circuit. So on this second circuit, it's going to be the same format, 3 moves, 35 seconds each, 3 times through. We did a squat and lunge in the first set. So this time we're going to focus on the hinge movement. So we're going to go into a single leg. We're going to do single leg, double leg. It's going to be a single leg RDL. So you load up the weight into one leg, slight bend in the knee, and hinge over at the hips, going until you feel the stretch in your hamstring. And then exhaling as you come back to standing. You want to keep your core engaged the whole time. Arms can go off for balance again. Modification to this is to stagger your feet. Leg you want to work out in front, toe lifted off the ground. Slight bend in the opposite knee, and then you're just hinging over and reaching towards the ground. Feel all along the straightened leg. The third move is going to be here's your bodyweight RDL to a calf raise. So not the hardest move, but let's make it hard. through the tempo that we go at and really focusing on the movement. So inhaling on the way down, exhaling as you come up, and then popping up onto your toes for a calf raise. So it's going to be those 3 moves, 35 seconds each, 3 times through, starting with that single leg RDL or staggering your feet. So we'll get started for 35 here in 3, 2, 1. Again, slight bend in that knee, hinging over, sending your butt to the back of the room. Exhaling as you come up to standing. Option to add a knee drive of your hovering leg. Let's link our movement to our breath here. Great way to challenge yourself without any weights. Making each move as intentional as you can. So we're done in 2, 1. Shake that leg out onto the other leg. Single leg RDL getting started here in 3, 2, 1. Inhaling as you hinge. Exhaling as you come up to standing. It's okay if you fall off balance. Again, not getting frustrated with yourself. Just getting right back to it. Done here in 2, 1. Just bring our legs hip width distance apart. Slight bend in those knees. Again, we're just doing body weight RDL to calf raise starting here in 3, 2, 1. There we get slight bend in those knees, hinging at the hips. Put your hands right along your hips to make sure they're going right back down towards the ground. Exhaling into that calf raise. I know for me, I've been doing a lot of walks during this quarantine. My calves are already sore before even doing these. For these last 5 seconds, done in 3, 2, 1. All right, that's 1 round down, 2 more to go. We're familiar with the moves. Let's just get better each time through. Shaking our legs out, getting started. Single leg RDL in 2, 1. Again, if you're looking for a challenge, maybe not putting your arms out. Keeping them close to your body. And again, exhaling as you drive your knee to standing. Last 5 seconds here. And done in 2, 1. Shake that leg out. A deep breath. Onto the next leg. We'll get started here. Load up, slight bend in the knee in 2, 1. On for 35. Inhale. So you hinge, exhale, really feel your leg muscles contracting on the backside as you come up to stand. And link your breath to that movement. For these last 5 seconds, done in 3, 2, 1. Shake that leg out. Bring your feet hip width distance apart. RDL to calf raise. Okay, if you wanted a pulse at the bottom, maybe that's an option. But we'll get started here in 2, 1. So hinge, inhale, exhale as you stand up. Squeeze those glutes, cores engaged, straight line head to toe. Press into your toes. Maybe add that pulse. Again, it's not about how far down you go. You stop when you feel the stretch in your hamstring. For these last 5 seconds, Done in 3, 2, 1. Shake your leg out. Last time running through these 3 moves. Last time seeing them. You know what that means. Let's make them the best yet. Loading up whichever leg you want for the last single leg RDL. Getting started for 35 in 2, 1. Again, if you want to keep your hands closer to your body, maybe add a little more of a challenge. But inhale as you hinge it over. Exhale as you come back up to standing. Option for that knee drive. Done in 2, 1. You're giving that. Done with single leg RDLs on that leg. Shake it out onto the other leg. Starting here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Again, just like with the squat, this move is not about speed. It's all about control. Whenever you're on one leg, so many little muscles that you get firing that you don't when you're on 2. Or at least my dad told me that. So we're on to the 3rd move of this 2nd circuit. Getting started in this RDL to calf raise in 2, 1. Again, going down into where you feel the stretch. And what I normally say in a live class is not go down to where you feel the stretch, not to where you see your neighbor going down to. But it's likely that many of us do not have neighbors that we're doing this with right now. For these last 5 seconds, done in 2, 1. Good work. Done with that 2nd circuit. Grab some water, and we'll get going on this 3rd circuit, finishing class up strong. So for this 3rd circuit, we are going to be focused on a glute bridge movement. We've done the squat and lunge. We've done a hip hinge. So now we're going to do glute bridge, and after some expert camera adjusting, I was able to get a better angle towards the ground. I currently have my phone taped to a crayon box from, I think, elementary school. Trying to give a quick shout out to my parents for not throwing that away. I knew it would come in handy. So I'll demo these 3 moves. First move, we're going to stick with that single leg, double leg. First move is going to be a single leg glute bridge. So regularly you have both feet hip distance apart, but single leg, you want to move your leg in just a little bit closer. Stretch your opposite leg out straight. Hands can go by your side. Exhale as you press up, squeezing your glutes at the top of the movement. Second move is going to be a single leg bridge on the other side. And then the 3rd move, we're just going to do a regular glute bridge. So feet go hip width distance apart, hands are in reach of your feet are in reach of your hands. Exhaling as you press up, creating that bridge straight line from your shoulders to your knees. If you want to add a pulse at the top, that's your call. But we're going to do these 3 moves 3 times through, 35 seconds each. So we'll get started on this single leg bridge in 3, 2, 1. Again, just like with our other single leg moves, this move is not about speed, all about control. Exhale as you squeeze up at the top, controlled inhale down towards the ground. For the last 10 seconds here. Done in 3, 2, 1. All right, done with the first leg. So we shift our weight onto our other leg, getting started. Single leg glute bridge for 35 seconds in 2, 1. Exhale as you squeeze at the top. Inhale, again, control it on the way down. Core is engaged the whole time. Glutes are engaged for these last 5 seconds here. So we're done in 3, 2, 1. And then we bring both feet into arms reach, hands reach, arms reach distance. We'll get started on this double leg glute bridge. Option to pulse in 2, 1. Okay, if you're adding the pulse, you're staying at the top of the movement, slowing your hips down slightly and pressing back up. Last 10 seconds. Again, let's be mindful with our breath to link it right to our movement. So we're done in 2, 1. All right, that's round 1. Shake your legs out. We got 2 more, and then we're done with class. Woo! So, going back to that first leg, if you want to change which leg you're doing first, it's up to you. But we'll get started for 35 in 2, 1. Checking on your form. Is your core engaged? Is there a straight line from your shoulders to your knee when you're in that bridge position for these last 5 seconds? Done in 3, 2, 1. Shake that leg out a little bit. On to the next leg for 35, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We are almost done with class here. Again, you might be noticing some differences between your legs. That is all okay. Ten more seconds. Let's go. Done in 2, 1. Shake that leg out. Bring your feet into arms reach distance. Getting started. 35 seconds here in 2, 1. Last move of the second round. Hopefully feeling the burn along the backside. Again, option for that pulse. Let's link our breath to our movement. It allows us to be so much more present while we're working out. So we're done in 2, 1. All right, 2 rounds down, 1 to go. Back to that single leg. We'll get started in 2, 1. And the beauty of linking your movement to your breath is that if your mind wanders, you can bring it right back to your breath. I'm pretty sure that's called mindfulness. Let's work out mindfully. For these last 5 seconds here, last time seeing this move on this side. So we're done in 2, 1. Onto the other leg. Starting here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Finish line is in sight today. Feeling it. 25 down, 10 to go. Just because I stopped doesn't mean you can. So we're done in 2, 1. All right, last move of the circuit, last move of class. 35 seconds, double leg bridge, starting in 2, 1. You got 15 down, 20 to go. Last 3, 2, 1. So you come to sit up. If you were on the ground and you could see the sweat, maybe admiring the mini sweat human you made. But that's all I got for you today. Thank you for joining me. My name is Andrew. Hope you enjoyed the workout. Feel free to check this out whenever you want, as well as check out the other resources we got on our Rec Sports page. And, I hope to see you back on campus sometime soon. And go Bucks!